I am going to show you how to use pre-made sauces, and we are going to cook this full-blown meal in exactly 22 minutes. Everything is frozen. My fish is frozen. My vegetables are frozen, and I have some rice here, okay? The only thing done to this rice is that it's been pre-washed. I'm going to put a timer on and show you how to make this food in exactly 22 minutes so you can have fantastic dinners without stress, okay? So here we go. I'm going to get oil and put oil down on both of these pans, and we'll get going. So this is my rice right here. About 2 tablespoons of oil. Probably like 4 in that one. All right. Here we go. And here we go. I'm going to toast this rice, and I'm going to put the timer. All right, here we go. So just to show you, this is in fact, these are frozen veggies, and this is tilapia. All right. Here we go. I'm going to add salt to my rice. Just regular sea salt. Give this a stir. I'm gonna let it toast. You see that oil starting to jump? We're gonna add our frozen veggies. All right. I'm gonna take some salt. And some black pepper. And I have this blend right here, which is onion powder and smoked paprika. It's delicious. All right, here we go. Get that going. Okay, it's 4:01 right now. So the timer's gonna start when the rice starts, okay? That rice is toasted. I added my water. Give it a little spin-a-roo. It's actually a little bit hot. We're not trying to stir the rice or anything. I'm just making sure all the salt is evenly spread out. All right. And you're gonna blast that on high until it starts boiling. So what we want is we want these frozen veggies to start to lose some water. A lot of times when we're cooking, vegetables can start to, like the frozen veggies, they release water, and so even though we had seasoned the pan, it released so much water that it kind of dilutes it. So I want to get this going first, so you can see it's starting to get a little juicy in there. I kind of want that water to go down before I add in my frozen fish, okay? So this is a stainless steel pan, aluminum pan. You want aluminum if you have it, because when you're cooking in nonstick, it takes a lot longer to reduce liquids in them, okay? So again, I have this on high. We're going for it. Again, we want this done quick, okay? So this particular frozen stir-fry blend has sugar snap peas, we have edamame, we have some bell pepper, we have some mushrooms. It's delicious, okay? So now my rice, again, this is on full blast. It's just starting to bubble. I'm gonna wait until it boils a little bit more. I'll bring you over so you can see. I don't wanna mess up my angle. But just so you can see what the rice is doing, right? I'm gonna wait 1 more minute until it's boiling a little bit harder, and I'm gonna cover it, put the top on, and then we're gonna start our timer for 20 minutes, okay? Here we go. All right, now we are going to add our tilapia. Tilapia is a really light fish. It's not very fishy. So if you're like, I don't like fishy flavors, don't worry. Tilapia is very light. And also, it's budget friendly. I found this family pack of tilapia for very inexpensive. Okay, I'm gonna put 3. Trying to give you guys the real here, because cooking can be hard when you're starting out. So I'm gonna go ahead and season one more time. I'm gonna put my fire down on my rice. And cover it. And now we're gonna do 22 minutes. Let's go. And now we don't have to worry about our rice. We can focus on our protein and our veggies. All right, so I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna add a little bit more sea salt. Just a touch. Okay, and I have this on high for probably like 45 seconds. Now, today we are using our helper, which is a pre-made sauce. This is korma. It is a South Indian sauce. It's delicious. It's coconut milk based. And it's like a yellow curry, okay? So this is gonna be like our helper to get this done in 22 minutes, all right? So I'm gonna lower my fire to medium. I'm gonna add in my sauce. I'm gonna get a little bit of water, shake it to get the rest. All right, we're here. And before I do this, I just want to remind you, if you just hopped on here, we put down our frozen veggies first and we season them. Okay, a lot of times we forget to season the food because we're using a pre-made sauce and it doesn't come out quite right. Huh? So I have my heat here on medium and the sauce has to cook down. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of, scrape this here. And hopefully you guys can get some ASMR while we're at it. And you can see tilapia cooks so fast. I don't know if you guys can see exactly, but this is already starting to go down. So I just could barely see the chat. What is this? So this is fish and vegetables korma, which is a type of curry that we're doing in 20 minutes for 20-minute meals. And we have our jasmine rice right next to it right here. So this is like a full-blown dinner. And now we're gonna let it hang out just like this. We're gonna bring it to a high bubbling boil and then reduce it. So in here, this stir-fry blend was so nice. I had sugar snap peas, edamame, red bell pepper. It's fantastic. You can see our timer. We're at 18 minutes to go. Hopefully you can hear. See how we're getting some nice bubbling around? This is what we want. We want this bubbling, and we just want to kind of move everything around. And make sure all the veggies and everybody's getting some love. Here we go. You could do this with chicken also. You know, like a thin cut cutlet or a chicken breast, but I think fish cooks so fast and it's so underutilized. And you can really just make it anything. So we love this. We love to see these bubbles going on here. And again, I have my heat on medium plus. And we're gonna just watch it. We want to make sure that all of the, since this was frozen, the fish and the veggies, we want to make sure that water reduces down. So that's what these bubbles are. These bubbles are getting rid of all the non-flavor. And you can see the tilapia cooks so fast, it's already breaking apart. And on our timer, we're at 16 minutes, 17 seconds. If you have some garnishes that you want to get ready, so maybe some cilantro, some lime wedges, that would go really well with this dish right here. We'll let it hang out. Come on, this way. See that? Look how quick that's cooking. And we're just gonna keep moving it around. And now we see a lot of our sauce is very thick. I'm gonna get a spoon so you guys can see. So this is our sauce. I wish I could feed it to you. And of course we need to taste our food. So I'm gonna go ahead, just take a tiny bit of this and try it out, see how it's doing. It tastes really good. I'm gonna go ahead and take my heat and put it down to medium now. Just under medium. And I'm gonna add just a little bit of red pepper flakes, because I like it spicy. These are my red pepper flakes. And I have some dry roasted peanuts. This is extra. This is part of the stuff. All right. Add some dry roasted peanuts. You have some nice crunch. And again, we want this very saucy because this is going to go over rice. So again, we're just going to continue to move around our fish because fish is so delicate and it cooks so fast. We want it to be super tender and juicy. Yeah. I wish you guys could smell it. It smells really good. And I'll show you. This fish is going to be done probably in like another 5 minutes or so. Get my plate ready. So I just want to tell you, this is my 22-minute meal series. So I'm going to be doing more of these, like dishes that you can actually make at home that literally only take 20 minutes. At this point, if you are someone who is, let's say you're not eating rice and you're just eating like the protein and the veggies, you can stop right here because this actually is going to be done in like 1 more minute. You see how that fish is so tender, it's just breaking apart? This part is actually done. What we're waiting on is the rice. So if you don't like rice or you don't want, you know, like some kind of carb on the side, you're ready to go. And rice doesn't like to be disturbed, so we're just letting it chill. All right, here's my spoon from earlier. You guys can see how much thicker that sauce is than it just was before. Look at that. And now, look at the fish. This is a spoon. Boom, falling apart. Absolutely just falling apart. Perfect flake. Just like that. It's perfect. I'm gonna put my heat all the way down to low. Super, super there, barely there fire. Just to keep it warm. Rice looking good. Let's see what our timer's at. Oh, we're at 21 minutes. We're almost there. Let's see, I have time for the chat. What am I cooking? So this is korma. Korma with the help of a pre-made korma, which is a, I believe, South Indian coconut-based yellow curry. And I have some tilapia, which is a white fish. It's very, very mild and it doesn't have a super strong fishy flavor. And I also have some veggies that I threw down. And the veggies are snap peas, edamame, red bell pepper, some mushrooms, and the fish and the veggies were frozen. So this is to help you make really quick, delicious, balanced whole meals. This is actually good. This is ready to go. I'm gonna turn off the heat completely. I'm gonna put a cover on this, and our rice still needs 5 more minutes. And I did 3, well, I guess you guys maybe want to see it, right? I did 3 fish fillets. So that's enough for 3 people. I'm just gonna cover it for a second so it doesn't get cold while we're waiting for our rice. And let me try to bring you over so we can see the rice. Woo! That's jasmine rice. It's literally so close. It's almost done. Can smell it. I'll leave it open so you guys can see the masterpiece we just made. You know what? I just found some cilantro leaves. Oh, yes, this couldn't get any better. Smells so good. Oh my gosh, you can see it's still bubbling. Oh. So these are just some fresh cilantro leaves that I found in my fridge. I think cilantro and coconut milk are really good friends. So when it comes to like savory dishes, you know, put them together. They want to hang out. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna check. Let's see how our rice friend is doing. says 4 minutes on my timer, but I'm gonna check because I'm impatient. Oh yeah. It might be ready. What do you guys think? Let's see. Woo! It's ready. Let's go. Let me beat the timer. All right, now final step. Let's plate it. All right. We're right here. Make sure the fire's not on. That'll be embarrassing. All right, here's our plate. Here's our jasmine rice. This is like 1 ladle. Oh. Oh, yes. Satisfying. And now I'm gonna go in with the same one because I can't find a better one. Move this back. This right here. And here we go. How's that? Does that look sexy or what? I'm gonna grab a little bit of this juice right here. Right there. There you go, guys. Look at my timer's still going. All right, friends. Bon appetit. Thank you. Thank you for being here. And I'll be back sometime very soon with the next 22-minute meals. Bye. I don't know how to end this, but I'm new to YouTube. I don't know how to end this. So give me a second. I think I just hit this. Okay, bye.